Self-Reflections Counseling presents What Other People Think. We know about me already, but as a reminder, I'm a clinical therapist with Self-Reflections Counseling. You can find out more about me and about my practice at www.selfreflections.net. The videos and the content are not intended to replace proper treatment or therapy. This is intended as a self-help resource. Let's get started. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. He's one of the most famous people for co-founding Apple Inc. All of the iPhones and the Apple products that we carry around today, that's because of Steve Jobs. He funded the graphics group, which later became Pixar and some of my favorite movies. He has over 300 patents to his name. And before his death had a net worth of $10.2 billion. But he was a college dropout. He wore that same black turtleneck and blue jeans every day. He was born to unwed parents who placed him up for adoption. And he almost became a Buddhist monk. Lots of choices in his life that other folks might have had things to say about. But because Steve understood that time is limited, he didn't waste his life living it for someone else. He did what he wanted to do to succeed for him. Mahatma Gandhi said, "I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet." He's famous for calling for nonviolent resistance to British rule. He studied law in London and was a nationalist leader in India. He ended up before his death being known as the Great Soul and being held forth as a messiah figure. He lived extremely modestly and married at the age of 13. He had 4 sons before he ended up vowing celibacy. Professors frequently complained of his bad handwriting, and he was in prison. Again, lots of choices in his life that may have led others to have opinions that he didn't allow them to track through his thought process. Virginia Woolf wrote, "The eyes of others, our prisons, their thoughts, our cages." She was one of the most important figures in English literature, as well as feminist literature. She co-founded the printing press company that printed works by T.S. Eliot and other important writers. We may never have known T.S. Eliot had it not been for Virginia Woolf. She was a supporter of diversity, equity, and inclusion before those things were widely discussed. But she had manic depression, which is now known as bipolar disorder. She had a platonic love affair with her brother-in-law and committed suicide by filling her pockets with rocks and drowning herself in a fast-moving river. The eyes of others were her prison, and their thoughts her cage. How often do you think about what others think of you? How many of your own problems could be resolved if you just let go of those concerns? But once you've decided that you want to let go, how do you stop thinking about what other people think and focus on you instead? We're going to talk about 5 tips on how to disconnect from others' opinions and begin to focus on yourself. Because happiness is truly not caring what others think of you. And a lion never loses sleep over the opinions of sheep. First, stop comparing yourself to others. If you find yourself spending mental energy on what other people are doing or thinking, try to distract yourself, watch a funny video, or even snap a rubber band on your wrist. Something to bring you back to the present moment where you can focus on you instead. Avoid comparing yourself to others by stopping your inner critic. Keep track of your own achievements. Know your strengths. Avoid comparison triggers like social media. Focus on your own journey and count your own blessings. But do be happy for other people's success. We're all just trying to get to that success finish line. We've got to support each other along the way. Next, keep a journal. When good things happen to you, write them down. Every night, write down at least 3 good things that happened that day. And then every couple of weeks, you'll be able to go back and see all of the positive that happened to you while you were focusing on yourself and not worrying about what other people felt about you. Some reasons to keep a journal is that it's a wonderful way to find peace from anxiety and depression. It's a way to get to know yourself and find things to be thankful for. It's a way to work through your fears and negative thoughts in your head, all that negative self-talk. It's a great way to put your own life experiences into perspective and to remember the things that you really want to remember. Journaling is one of the best ways to discover and develop your own writing style. It's a great way to let go of bothersome things by writing them down and moving on. It's a good way to reflect on the things that you love and move forward with your own life, not someone else's. Take time to invest in yourself. Pick a new hobby or a skill that'll make you happy. Consider where you want to be in 5 years and focus on taking the steps towards that goal rather than being preoccupied with the goals that others set for you. 14 ways to invest in yourself. You can manage your own time. Travel. Choose your friends wisely. Take a course or learn some new skills. Read books. Take care of your body. Start a side business. Expand your network. Get out of debt. That's important. Save your money or invest your money. Set goals. Find a mentor and stop procrastinating on your goals. Go out there and get the life that you want. Love and accept who you are and appreciate your own uniqueness. Are you perfect? Yes. Yes, you are. No one else can be you. You are a unique human being with skills and experiences that no one else has. You're amazing. You're important, special, unique, kind, precious, and you are loved. Never let others steal your energy. The goal here is to remain neutral to others and outside forces and to keep aligned at the center of yourself. People can either inspire you or they can drain you. Pick them wisely. The key is to remember that your own thoughts and feelings should govern your goals and your dreams. If you abide by the thoughts and feelings of others, you'll end up at their finish line instead of your own. It might be true that your friends and your family are on one path, but you should walk the other. Whatever fits for your life and your dreams is what you should be putting your focus into. For more self-reflection tools, like and subscribe, or visit www.selfreflections.net. I really look forward to seeing you guys back here next Friday for more of these tips. Have a great